Speaking of gun legislation, Florida Republican Marco Rubio admits that he hasn't even read the gun control bill that he opposes. How does he know to oppose it? Let's try to figure that out. Here he is on Fox News Sunday.
A couple of minutes left, and I want to try to get to some other issues. Let's do a lightning round. Quick questions, quick answers. You voted this week to filibuster the gun bill. Does that mean that you will vote against the Manchin-Toomey compromise to expand background checks when that comes up this week?
Well, to be fair, I haven't read it in its totality, but I can tell you this. I am very skeptical of any plan that deals with the Second Amendment because invariably these gun laws end up impeding on the rights of people to bear arms who are law-abiding and do nothing to keep criminals from buying them. Criminals don't care what the law is.
Interesting. That sounds exactly like the NRA talking point. So let's see.
It's also demonstrably false.
Which is, yeah. So let's take it for a step at a time here. He hasn't actually read it, but whenever there's legislation related to the Second Amendment, he doesn't like that. That he doesn't like. He hasn't read the bill, though. He will vote against it. What are taxpayers paying Marco Rubio to do, right? I mean, if you're going to oppose bills in a partisan and haphazard way, at least read them to make it appear a little bit less like you're just pandering.
I mean, what they pay him to state talking points.
Well, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
He's pandering to the people that will fund his campaign. And instead of actually talking about the reality of the bill, he was just going up there and regurgitating NRA talking points. And maybe that's who's funding his next campaign. Maybe that's why he's doing it, right? I think that, we hear about most members of Congress don't read many of the bills. This isn't unique. Well, if you're going on all 5 Sunday morning talk shows specifically to talk about that bill, maybe it makes sense to read that one. Fine, don't read the other bills, but at least read the one you're going to be on 5 national media outlets talking about. Is that an unreasonable request?
I think that's perfectly reasonable.
Yeah, I think so too.